Okay, so we do have a quick poll just to kind of like end the day. The question is, what was your greatest or your biggest takeaway from today's event? Understanding VertiGIS Neo and cloud first strategies, learning about VertiGIS networks, insight from the VertiGIS Studio reporting session, seeing real world applications through customer stories, or discovering new capabilities like VertiGIS Studio training or VertiGIS training. So we'll let that run a little bit, give that a little bit of time. Paul, yourself, what did you think of the day? What was your biggest takeaway?
Let's see. Yeah, no, I think the customer stories for me. I love learning what our customers are doing and how they're applying our technology and solving business problems. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? So, yeah, learning their stories and having them tell their stories was greatly informative for me. Yeah,
Yeah, customer
like
stories are so important.
yeah, looks like others agree with me as well.
Yeah, by a large margin. And that's kind of why we do the application of the month in the In Case You Missed It email newsletter, which I hope most of you are receiving. We send it out, but we don't. We get some comments back. Usually they're very positive, but the application of the month is kind of that touch point of a new customer story. So please share your stories with us. It's hard to know exactly what all our customers are doing. So definitely sharing that information with us helps us to better understand your needs and give you more information going forward. Excellent. So we are going to close that poll. It's been open for about 2 minutes, and I'll share the results with you. As Paul said, it seems that by far the biggest takeaway was really the stories that our customers shared. That's amazing. We really appreciate all of our presenters, and can't wait to share more stories with you on an ongoing basis, most likely through the In Case You Missed It email and other methods as we have them available. So I'm going to close that poll, and I'm going to share my screen for the last session, which is just really a wrap up. And I really like to thank everybody for staying so long. It is very nice to see the interest level. So we've gone through a very long day. Well, it feels sort of long, but we've looked at Neo networks, various products with CAM and training, the product showcase, specifically reporting, the city of Santa Clara, Georgia Power, and finally Mississauga. Excellent presentations, and I mean, I learned a lot, even though I was familiar with many of these applications. Okay, so as a wrap up, this is kind of like what we saw in a kind of a consultation with some other team members earlier. From data to decisions, the journey starts here. Turn your raw spatial information into actionable insights that drive measurable impact. And I think that's a kind of an important item to kind of consider. Also, GIS innovation is a business transformation. Every map tells a story. Make yours a roadmap for smarter operations. And celebrate GIS Day with a purpose. Today, we didn't just talk about GIS, but we showed how it powers real world change. Your assets optimize, leverage location intelligence for efficiency and to reduce risk. And keep the momentum going. Join the conversation. Tweet out your feelings for the day. Use that hashtag and continue your journey with VertiGIS. We're here to help you on demand, as mentioned in the email. In case you missed the email, we do support on demand onboarding and reboarding. Onboarding really being if you have new staff who haven't really used internal resources that we have, for example, customer service or tech support. Well, we can show you that with an onboarding presentation, maybe 45 minutes. Secondly, and probably more important, is the reboarding presentation. Why VertiGIS Studio? Like, why should you consider looking at VertiGIS Studio and exploring that? Within an hour, we can kind of get you up to speed from A to Z, kind of like helping out with this presentation or these presentations today. And then we can join those two together for a 75-minute presentation at your convenience.